In this series, we will show you how to do different first aid techniques, what you should have in your first aid kit, and how to minimise the risk of infection between you and the casualty. The topics covered in this series are first aid kit essentials, infection control, primary survey, CPR including AED, recovery position, choking, severe bleeding, burns and scalds, and tying a bandage. In this third video, you'll be learning about primary survey, the first thing you should do when reaching a casualty. To assess the casualty's condition, use the Dr. ABC technique. The letters stand for danger. Are there any hazards around, such as fire, falling rocks, or traffic? Response. Is the casualty alert? Can they talk? Airway. Is their airway obstructed? Is there a blockage, such as the tongue? Breathing. Is the casualty breathing? Is their chest moving? Circulation. Do they have a pulse? Is their heart pumping? We are going to show you what to do for each of these stages. Danger. Assess the scene for any hazards, such as those mentioned earlier. Do not endanger yourself or the casualty, and do not attempt to move the casualty unless they are in immediate danger. Response. Approach the casualty and kneel beside them. Ask if they can hear you and gently shake their shoulders. If the casualty is unresponsive, move on to the next step. Airway. With one hand on the casualty's forehead and two fingers on their chin, gently tilt the casualty's head back to open the airway. Breathing. Lean across the casualty and place your ear and cheek over their nose and mouth while looking down the body to see if their chest rises and falls. Do this for 10 seconds. Check the casualty's mouth for blockages, such as the tongue, but do not do a blind sweep, not being able to see where your fingers are. Check to see if the casualty has a pulse by putting two fingers on the casualty's wrist or neck. Try finding your own pulse using both techniques. If the casualty is not breathing or does not have a pulse, call for help and ask them to call an ambulance and bring an AED immediately. If you are on your own, call an ambulance using a mobile on speakerphone. If the casualty is breathing normally, move on to the circulation. Circulation. Are there any signs of severe bleeding? Look and check down the body. If you find severe bleeding, call 999 before continuing to treat the casualty. So that is how you do the primary survey. Remember the Dr. ABC and do it quickly in that order, treating any life-threatening conditions if you find them. That's the end of this third video. We hope you found this information in this video useful. Why not watch the next one, CPR, including AED.